What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, peoples? Blessings, Queen. How you feeling today?
I am feeling great. How are you today?
I'm great. I'm great. The grind. The grind.
Where is
Boxing
our
grind.
Where is our lovely co-host?
I don't know. He's dragging his feet somewhere. E, what's up, E? Salute to the boxing guru, my brother E in the building. What's up with you, E? Hey, E, won't you join us in like an hour, great brother? Won't you come up here and join us in like an hour if you still awake? I know you old folks go to sleep early.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
I know you old folks go to sleep early. But blessings, Queen. I wanted to talk about this because earlier today I was doing a stream, as you heard. Look at E cracking up. What's up with you, E? On the mic, my brother Terence Bailey Sr. What's up, family? So earlier we did the stream, and October Red, she asked me about Terence Crawford and Jaron Ennis, and I was giving her a breakdown, and I see the whole entire chat still saying Terence Crawford is ducking Jaron Bruce Ennis, which is utterly ridiculous in my opinion. It just sounds utterly ridiculous, right? So I understand that people want to see, Terence Crawford and Jaron Ennis, which is truly understandable. But we're gonna get into that. But first things first, blessings to the Queen, Her Excellency, Karma Serene in the building.
Hello, everybody.
Did you drop the link to your channel in the chat?
Let me do that right now.
Okay. Salute to my brother JJ Short Deuce in the building. Yvonne Houdini III. The Mod Father, nephew, 4K in the building. Third Simple NSU. Poe Porter. On the mic, brother Terence Bailey Sr. Elliot Fernandez. Chris Esperon. Boxing Guru 1 TV, my brother E in the building. Dago Rock. Antoine Massot. The Queen Callia World in the building. Blessings, Queen. Old School 868 in the building. Guillermo Maldonado. Jonathan Thompson. Alexis. Who else we got? On the mic, my brother Terence Bailey Sr. DeMarcus Martin. James Wilson. Eggy D. Paul Smith. Demetrius Walker. Chaser Bapp. LaJessica Byrne and Peace of Blessings, Queen. Reginald Fields. Christopher Bowen. High End Peyton Gary. Blessings. Wiz. RC. Lance Shepard. Ruben Gutierrez. What's up, my people? What's up, my peoples? We in the building today. I need y'all to click that link. Subscribe to Karma Serene. The link is right there in the chat. Click the link. All you got to do is follow the 3 steps. You click the link. You go to the bell icon. You hit subscribe. You hit all. You triple click back, and you'll be right back here with us. Tony 10 times. Deuce 06. What's up, family? So, yeah, Mr. Lightning. What's going on? So, I continue to get this all the time. And so immediately following the stream, my inbox filled up. Man, Terence Crawford is ducking. Terence Crawford is ducking boots. Terence Crawford is ducking boots. And there hasn't been a bigger advocate for Jaron Boots Ennis getting an opportunity than me. I have been advocating for him to get an opportunity forever and a day. Okay? But we seem to forget and we seem to have selective memory, right? Where Martial Law, what's up, family? Roll 1084, Band Up, what's up, nephew? Tomorrow, Martimer, what's up? Where we forget that Jaron Boots Ennis was Terence Crawford's Errol Spence's mandatory for over a year.
Very true.
He was his mandatory for over a year. And he could have taken the route of becoming Terence Crawford's mandatory instead of Errol Spence's. But the picture, the street was brighter on Errol Spence's side. Errol Spence dropped the ball on the situation ultimately. He lost, and anyway, if Errol Spence would have won, he still probably wasn't going to fight Jaron Boots.
I think we just need to be honest.
Yeah, we got to be honest here. Errol Spence was on his way possibly to fighting at one. We already knew he was fighting at 154, but this is something that gets muddy. People act like they don't remember this. Errol Spence was going to fight at 154, or he was already offered by the PBC to Canelo Alvarez at a catchweight. So he was not going to fight Jaron Boots Ennis. He came, like I said, he came a generational behind. And the only mistake that I feel like that he made, Jaron Ennis, was not making himself the mandatory for Terence Crawford when Terence Crawford didn't have as many options as Errol Spence. Errol Spence had the option, being a bigger star, that Errol Spence could wait out the Terence Crawford fight. And seeing as though he was already proven he was a bigger star than Terence Crawford, the IBF allowed him, since he picked up that, he held the IBF belt
for years.
Since 2017.
For years.
Yeah, for six and a half years.
Wasn't it like Ocampo? That was like the last defense of the IBF?
That was the one and only defense. As far as a mandatory goes.
Yeah.
It was Carlos Ocampo. He beat, let's just go over the list, right? In 2017, he beat Kell Brook in May of 2017 for the belt, right?
Mm-hmm.
After he beat Kell Brook, he went on to fight the Lamont Petersons, the Mikey Garcias. They wasn't his mandatories. Remember, after he beat Kell Brook, he wanted to fight Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman gave him the runaround. Keith Thurman, in March of 2017, Keith Thurman beat Danny Garcia. In May of 2017, Errol Spence beat Kell Brook. Errol Spence was trying to unify against Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman was giving him the runaround. Keith Thurman sat on the shelf for 2 years. Right? He didn't come back until, remember, he came back in January of 2019 against Josito Lopez. And Keith Thurman said, I ain't fighting Errol Spence this year. This is a get back year. Remember that? He said, I'm getting my feet back under me. I'm not fighting Errol Spence. But Errol Spence fought Lamont Peterson. He fought Mikey Garcia. He then fought Sean Porter. And then Danny Garcia, Yordenis Ugas. In between that, the mandatory that he satisfied was Carlos Ocampo. That was it. That was all. So in 6.5 years, Errol Spence's only mandatory defense was against Carlos Ocampo.
And so this is my question to the IBF. I know it had been so long between mandatory defenses, right? But they knew, just like we knew, that there was a rematch clause. So why strip Bud immediately after winning the belt when y'all knew there was a rematch clause? And
it made no sense.
And they still haven't fought. So, I mean,
and here's the thing.
Technically, it still is one.
Right. And so here's the thing. This is what I don't get. What I don't understand this when people say these things. It just baffles me. Because if Errol Spence beat Terence Crawford, will we be screaming, give Boots an opportunity over Terence Crawford?
No. Or even if the fight was like somewhat competitive and didn't look like it looked. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we would want that rematch. So like they knew before we knew that there was a rematch clause. I feel like
the crazy part about it to me is this. On top of that, right, is that we knew that Errol Spence was activating the rematch clause the week after him and Crawford fought.
Yeah.
And so did the IBF. So then Errol Spence, then Showtime disappeared. All of these other things take place, and we act like we surprised. But now, here's the funny part. The moment that Terence Crawford was saying that he wasn't going to rematch Errol Spence. Everybody got all up in it. Oh man, you doing him dirty. You doing him dirty. What you mean?
IBF is crooked.
It don't even
last time, yeah.
It don't even make sense. So to say that Terence Crawford is ducking Jaron Ennis just sounds absolutely ridiculous. And we gotta stop. We have to start. It doesn't matter if you like. This is a problem in the sport of boxing. It doesn't matter if you like Terence Crawford or not. You have to tell the truth. Jaron Ennis, and again, I'll say this again. I was called the Jaron Ennis fanboy. I was called everything under the sun when it came to Boots Ennis, right? And I was saying that he deserves an opportunity, but I knew he wasn't going to get it because what happened was he came a generation behind them.
Yeah.
And they still had undefeated. They had unfinished business.
Honestly, I think Boots and Stanionis and Virgil, when he was there, I don't think they wanted to fight Crawford or Spence. I think they wanted to fight each other for vacant belts after they settled their business.
Yeah. So and think about this, right? You chose to go the route of Errol Spence, knowing it was the risk you was taking, because there was no signs that Errol Spence was going to fight Jaron Boots Ennis. None. He told us Errol Spence told us, I'm only here for Crawford. What did you think was going to happen after he beat Terence Crawford? Should he have won? Did you think that he was going to, and would there be an outcry for the belt? People just going to be like, no. People would have been like, oh, nah, well, he can't, Errol Spence been at that weight class too long. But they fail to realize that Terence Crawford has been at the welterweight division for 5 years and 8 fights.
Yep.
Dude has been at this weight class, and he's 36. He's 3 years older than Errol Spence. So it wasn't going to happen. Now people see this, right? And then I'm gonna let you guys get you guys. Now people see this. Terence Crawford's fighting Chris Eubanks, which to me, it doesn't lead to a Canelo Alvarez fight. So for me, it doesn't make. I don't understand the logic behind it, but it is what it is. They're going to pay him. From what my understanding, from what people have told me behind the scenes, is that His Excellency Turki Alalshikh is getting ready to throw Terence Crawford some serious money for this Chris Eubanks fight.
Ooh.
And this fight is going to be in Saudi Arabia. So he's getting ready to get paid for it, right? But here's the thing, is that people are saying this, and it just doesn't make sense. We got to stop. They're saying, why are you fighting Chris Eubanks instead of fighting Boots? Jaron Ennis is in a legal battle, getting out of his promotional deal and suing his company for $1 million right now. So how can Al Heyman? He's not even signed to Al Heyman. He's not signed to anybody. Mm-hmm. He's still signed to Cameron Duncan, and he's in a legal battle to get out of that deal. So how are they offering him Jaron Boots Ennis to fight next when Boots Ennis is still in a legal battle? He's never been with Al Heyman, and now he's not signed to Al Heyman right now, and he's in a legal battle trying to get out the contract he's currently in. And so Al Heyman will have to pay for him to get out that contract. I'm pretty sure Now Boxing is going to say, Al, if you want Jaron Ennis, you pay him whatever money to get him out this contract, because they see an opportunity, right? So why would the late Cameron Duncan, right? Why would she? That's like a queen. You inheriting Jaron Boots Ennis, and now they telling you don't know what you're doing. He wants out, but you wasn't trying to get out before my husband transitioned. So you think she's gonna do it for free, or you think she ain't gonna fight? Maybe she will, maybe she won't. I don't know. But we are just automatically assuming, well, he should just be fighting Jaron Ennis. Well, how's that gonna happen? And who's gonna pay for it?
I want to see it. So other than it just happening, what is it for? Because Crawford already had that belt. He's not gonna be 2-time undisputed. I mean, he will be technically on paper, but he's just winning back his belt. He never lost the belt.
Right.
I mean,
he
I
never
don't know.
lost the belt. And are they going to put up a massive amount of money for the fight?
Because if they'll do that fight in Saudi, I could see him not fighting Eubank and going after that. But
right, and like I said, and I'm gonna give you guys the example again. Like I said, right. Imagine Canelo fighting David Benavidez right now, dropping him 3-4 times and then stopping him, and then we like, all right, Canelo, fight David Morrell for less money.
yeah.
Canelo gonna be like, wait, what? After this, you want me to go backwards for less money,
right? And then who would even do it? Because technically, Crawford is a free agent as well,
right? So you want me to fight a similar caliber? Now, Boots is unproven. To it's not fair to Errol Spence to put him in the same breath with him right now, right? But just off of talent, right? He presents the similar kind of talent, right? So you want me to fight the similar type of talent that's unproven for less money because y'all can deliver the rematch. Because keep in mind, Terence Crawford was getting ready to make, they made probably about 50-50 or Errol Spence made more, right? He was the A side. Okay. Now Terence Crawford was getting ready to be in the marquee fight as the A side and make the money in the rematch against Errol Spence. And now the rug was pulled up from underneath his feet for the rematch. So now you want me to fight Jaron Ennis for less money when I was getting ready to be the big dog on the block in the marquee fight. Now you telling me to go take less money to fight an unproven commodity. Make it make sense.
And who is going to put on this fight? Who's going to put it on? Because technically, Butt's a free agent. He's only contracted to PBC for the rematch.
That's what I'm asking y'all. Tony Wells, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Boots a generation behind Bud the same way Bud was a generation behind Floyd. Exactly. Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, Terence Crawford, Sean Porter, they was all a generation behind Floyd Mayweather.
Yep.
And what did Floyd Mayweather say? Y'all fight each other and I'll give you the opportunity. Plain and simple. But we continue to say, man, Crawford is ducking. Make it make sense, because it's easy to say that because we just want to say that he is he's ducking. He's an easy target. Period. Hey, Saab, what's up, family?
Salute to you, great brother. How you feeling, man?
All right, good as it gets, man. Got a funeral tomorrow, and you guys know I had a second loss, so I got a funeral tomorrow. Then there's another funeral gonna be planned after that, but I guess that's life.
No, yeah, I never knew about the second one. I knew about the one, but I didn't know. I was caught up on the one. I didn't recall the second one, but my deepest condolences to you and the family.
Appreciate you.
And salute to you, Karma. How you feeling?
I'm good, Asa. How you today?
No, I'm all right. So, what we got? A little bit of Bud and Boots action going on today. Y'all fill me in. What we got going on?
So I did the stream earlier, right? And October Red, she asked me about Terence Crawford and Boots in this situation.
Okay.
And the chat.
Oh, that was the girl with the London accent, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Not the London accent.
London, the British accent.
British. Yeah. You see where I'm from. London, British. All that stuff. All that.
So I did that stream, and then immediately people started to say, "No, it's Terence Crawford." This is one thing I can't stomach about the sport of boxing. It doesn't matter how much truth we talk about. People will just continue to make up their own narratives and just continue to ride with it. It just churns my stomach. Like, bro, what are we talking about? So then my inbox, so you just protecting Crawford. You protected Crawford. He's ducking. What are you talking about? The dude is not ducking. And he agreed. The facts are the facts. Jaron Ennis had 2 opportunities to fight Terence Crawford.
What was the second? I knew the first one was with you.
He was because of
Didn't he
the
make a choice and went the route of the belt with EJ?
right. He could have been a
Okay.
mandatory for the WBO, but they said that they chose the IBF. Why? Because they wanted Errol Spence.
Yeah, but that makes sense because EJ
That
was the
makes
big
perfect
fish at the
sense.
time.
He
Yeah,
was the
like
he was the bigger fish. He
yeah,
was the bigger draw. He again, like I said earlier, he did bigger numbers than Gervonta Tank Davis. Errol Spence was the
yeah, it
biggest
makes
star,
sense. Right, for sure.
right? So
Right.
it's understandable, but that's a misstep on your part. That's not a Terence Crawford problem. That's a you problem.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it was a misstep. It's just one of those things where it's hindsight's 2020, right? It's just who no one guessed that was going to happen with EJ and Bud. You see what I'm saying? No one
Right.
had to guess that. So it's a hindsight 2020 thing. I really don't count that one so much as a misstep. But as far as the other one, I forgot the exact situation with BLK and Crawford wanting to fight them.
So the situation with us was Steven Espinosa was pretty much, he told us there was no dates to make the fight. He's like, March we got David Benavidez and Caleb Plant, which was true. He gave us the schedule to run down. It just wasn't going to present itself. And a part of it not presenting itself had a lot to do with him not wanting to step on the toes of Al Heyman and Errol Spence to make this fight happen. You understand? So he didn't want to step on their toes to say, okay, I'm gonna make Errol Spence, I'm gonna make Boots and Terence Crawford with BOK Prime, and not make this and take Terence Crawford away from Errol Spence. You understand what I'm saying? So that wasn't gonna happen.
So that was the second time. That was just yeah. I mean, with those two situations, when broken down, I wouldn't say the English team is missteps. I just think it was just a series of unfortunate events that took place with him and Bud having a fight. I mean, that's just that.
Well, I said, when I say missteps, I say it was a misstep because you thought it was going to go this way. You bet on it going this way, and it turned out this way. You see what I'm saying? Which is
I can see that.
It's nobody's fault. It's not Boots Ennis' fault. It's not Terence Crawford's fault. It's it again. The three of us would agree. If we are all fighters, I'm choosing Errol Spence route.
Yeah, it makes sense to choose EJ. It makes no sense to.
I'm gonna get more money fighting EJ.
Right.
I'm gonna get more belts fighting EJ.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. It's a bigger stage, and we on the same side of the street, so it's easier for me. Right.
Yeah.
I could put more pressure on him than I can with Terence Crawford on the other side.
Right.
Which is completely understandable. But we cannot say that's Terence Crawford's fault.
At all. And I don't. I love the fact that you stated that. Right. We can't put that blame on Bud neither. And more importantly, you know, with what I caught with you and Karma is that you had stated that this time Bud was going to be the A side of a marquee fight. Bud was going to be in the A side position. Bud was going to reap all the benefits that he felt truly in his heart that he should have reaped a long time ago in his career. So in order to have that snatched away from him again, but like I said, by a series of unfortunate events that happened with EJ, it's not really EJ's fault, but his body is breaking down. You know, for what exactly, we don't know if it was because of the alcohol. We don't know if it was because of the partying. We definitely know those things don't help. We don't know if it was because of the car accidents. We don't know these things, right? But what I'm saying is, it's not Terrence's fault that his body cannot hold up enough for a fight, right? So it's just with Boots. It's just one of those situations where he's just stuck in such a weird position to me. The only glimmer of light that I would have seen that he would have had is if Keith Thurman would have fought him, but Keith Thurman is not fighting him. If your only hope is Keith Thurman, you're practically screwed. when you got the skills of Boots, right? You know, it's just Boots is just stuck in a weird position, man. I think nobody like to look at Boots because he's like the red-headed, freckled faced stepchild that don't look like nobody. You see what I'm saying? And in boxing, that's exactly where he's at. That's exactly where he's at. It's just, how do we get past this point with Boots? And I asked, earlier this year, do he jump up? Do he fight a Tim Tszyu? But now it's like Bud jumped up and he's fighting Eubanks at 160. So it's like he couldn't even catch him there. It's like even if he had jumped up and fought Tim Tszyu, I only wanted him to do that to put himself in position to fight Crawford, right? While Crawford and EJ2 was going on, he could have just jumped up, fought Tim Tszyu, and then fought the winner of those two next, because naturally it was going to come up right in the order. But now Bud jumped up to 160. It's like he's really in a no man's zone, in a no man's land right now. He's really in no man's land. So that's just how I see it.
I feel like the only thing left for Boots to do is just clean out his little class.
Let me grab my charger. I'll be right back.
Okay. He needs to clean out his class, like fight the Stanionis. Well, Virgil is gone now. But just
Virgil's gone.
Be the man in the division. Like, don't just say nobody will fight me. Set up these fights. Oh, I mean, he's got legal trouble, so he can't right now. But he has to just own the division if he's gonna. You just can't say nobody wants to fight me forever. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you have to make your mythos a thing. Because and
here's the thing, what's inevitably going to happen, right, Karma? He's going to beat those guys because he's uber talented. Let's be honest. Who are you putting your money on over Boots? Then people are still going to utter the words, he hasn't fought anyone. That's what's going to happen. He's going to clean out the division, become undisputed, and then they're going to say he still hasn't fought anyone. How has he been battle tested? What name has he fought? Salute, Claymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. His greatest hope, as far as the next star that can come around him in the next couple of years, will be Devin Haney. That's the closest one, and that's big enough to fill in the frame and then to make a meaningful fight with him. That's it. Because I don't see anyone else that's come. If Devin Haney was to beat Ryan Garcia, right? Devin Haney was to beat a Matias or Teofimo Lopez or any one of those guys, or even if he make the big fight with Gervonta Tank Davis, that will literally be the next big name that will come his way. That will be the next big fight. Yeah. Outside of Devin, what other fight do we have? If he moves up, hopefully Tim Tszyu is able to beat a Keith Thurman. And if he's able to beat Keith Thurman, then Boots wouldn't be looking at cleaning out the division at the 147-pound division, because he will have to fight Tim Tszyu. Then he can possibly get a bout with Virgil Ortiz. Those would be good names. Yeah. Keith Thurman, Virgil Ortiz, etc. Stanionis may move up. You may can get a Stanionis under your belt. You may can even get Mill if you come back. But I don't see anybody in a 147-pound division giving him those type of acts. I don't. He either have to move up or he has to wait until somebody moves up that has that type of name, whether it be a Teofimo Lopez, whether it be a Devin Haney, whether it be, you know what I mean? And I don't think it'll be a Teofimo, because we've seen how Teofimo fought with Jermaine, and that fight was too close. So nobody is really going to think of Teo being such a competition for him to give him that star power. And he'll beat the snot out of Teo. We know that. And Devin is the only starter I can see if he waits.
He's just a victim of a very unfortunate series of events that happened.
Right.
Like, we didn't know the Crawford and Spence fight was going to turn out that way, and then the injury. So it's just like he's the only person in the division right now, where before it was the two big stars and then a bunch of Cubs up underneath them wanting to challenge for their spots, but now it's just like now that they're gone,
Right.
these guys haven't really moved in a way to make themselves a star. So
Right. Yeah, they said that Crawford is moving up to fight Chris Eubank. That's for certain. Devin Haney versus Errol Spence. That's a good fight. I never thought about that fight. That's a good fight.
at what weight?
At what weight? Yeah, that's a good. Tell me what weight, Ahmed. Tell me what weight. Tell me what weight. Bud will be a good fight for well, not Bud. Boots will be a good fight for Spence as far as the name, but I think Boots' style is all wrong for EJ. I'm just being honest with you. I don't think Boots' style matches up with EJ at all.
Maybe that's why he went that route.
What do you mean? Oh, with
versus Bud versus going after Bud's belt.
I don't think he thought about styles when he went the EJ route. I think Boots really think he's talented than both of those guys. I truly believe that Boots believed that he's talented than both of those guys. I think more of his decision making was behind just a bigger name. EJ was a darling at one point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was a darling. Right. So you know, and then you got all those belts in one shot.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? You got all those belts in one shot. So then, you know, Crawford was always like the quiet guy, like the quiet assassin, the silent assassin, right? That's Crawford. You knew he was uber dangerous. You knew that he was seriously competent in the arena that you guys do every day, which is boxing. You knew these things, but EJ, on the other hand, at that time, he was undefeated. We thinking 50-50 fight. Last, 40 plus years or last 30 years. This is the greatest 50-50 fight if there ever could be one, right? So we thinking EJ is just as dangerous. Okay, so now what am I going to receive more for the level of danger that I'm about to experience? What am I going to receive more for putting my O on the line? So I think that's why that was a rational route for him to go.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, because he whooped on Ugas something bad. I was like,
he did. I was there.
Ugas.
That was like, a good fight.
I was like, Ugas, you want to turn the other cheek, brother? Turn the other cheek. He was getting that one socket. It's like since that eye started to swell, it's like one round, it just really, took. And then you saw the picture.
Yeah.
It was like poking. I was like, ooh, my God, yeah, no. So EJ looked good right before the fight with Crawford. So you see what I'm saying? Both of them are dangerous. Just which one presents more of a whatchamacallit. Did you see the crazy antics that Ryan Garcia started to make on social media, talking about he's seen Devin doing fellatio to another man and he got the proof to show it? Did you see that?
What?
But
no.
He didn't use those words. He used the rougher version. He used the rougher version. Yeah, he said, and I was like, all right, man, this guy is just,
oh my, yeah.
Yeah, like that, like when it comes down to stuff like that, right? Karma, when it comes down to you saying that you've seen another man do fellatio to another man and you have pictures of it, and none of us know Devin to move like, none of us know Devin to be like that, right? Like, what is this guy's angle now? I don't get Ryan Garcia's angle. What is his and what is he trying to do? Because I know you can't show pictures about something like that.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like he's just lost it. He's just completely lost the plot. And then sometimes I feel like he's like just fully aware and he's just being like, that's his nutty self. Because he has done this before, but it didn't go this far. So was this always Ryan? And he's just showing us his true personality? Because even the thing with the kids, he has said that before. But the only thing was
when did he say that?
On Twitter, it was a few years ago. He was saying something about kids, and then his account got deleted. That was before the Elon days, before you could just say anything, right?
Right.
So then he was on Instagram, and he was like, you guys follow me here because Twitter lets people do things to kids. Like it was a video, and I guess it was deleted.
I did not catch that. You know what? I'm not a big
years
tweeter.
Ago. This was before
I'm not big on Twitter.
The mental health thing, the mental health breakdown.
Yeah,
so,
I'm not big on Twitter at all.
Yeah.
At all. Yeah, I didn't know he said that. So
he said that before.
So okay, so you're saying that these are characteristics that he already have.
It seems like something like that's who he is, and like something triggers it. Right. I don't know what that is.
It gotta be him being anxious or having anxiety about something. It has to be that, because why are you acting this way now? You had ample amount of time to act this way last year, right? Why are you acting this way now? I just don't. It don't make sense for me. From the time that him and Tank fought, it's been probably like a year. When did they fight? They fought March, right? Oh no, they fought April.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been a year. So it took him a whole year, and he just starting to act like this. He just starting to care about the kids. He just started wanting it to be aware that things are very bad going on and it's happening to kids. Like all of a sudden, right now, it don't make sense. So to me, he is selling this fight. To me, he's selling the fight. Not only he's trying to sell this fight, but he's slandering Devin Haney's name on the way down. He's using the kid's name or likeness in vain, right? And that's not cool, because he's trying to tug on our heartstrings. He's pretty much saying, like, oh, if you don't support me, you don't support the kids. Don't you care about kids? Isn't that a loaded question? What person?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What person would you meet that say, "Nah, I don't care about them kids"? Like, what sensible person, man or woman, would say, "I don't care about those kids"? You know what I mean? So he's using the kids to justify all of these crazy actions that he's doing on a daily basis, so that we can approve these actions. Because by way of approving the actions with Ryan Garcia, then you are for the kids and you are for the good. If you go against the actions that he's doing on the internet, then you are against the kids. So anything that you are against with Ryan Garcia, if he's saying something crazy, and you don't agree with him, because in his mind he's with the kids, you are now against the kids. Isn't that crazy? But if you do agree with his crazy antics, then you are deemed good and you are with the kids. It's the children of the corn, man. I don't want no part of that, man. This is he the leader of the children of the corn, man.
He's lost the plot. But it would be smart. Somebody said that in the chat. It would be smart if Devin donated to Save the Children or something like that. That would be smart. That would be really, really smart. That guy, yeah, definitely. It might be a substance issue.
But
it's
Devin,
just like he just snaps.
But Devin and his team go out. I think they probably do it every so often, like multiple times throughout the year. They literally go and they feed the homeless.
I see.
Devin literally goes, when he goes to different countries, when he boxing, wherever, it don't matter whose city he's in. He finds kids that are impoverished. They give things out to them. They make sure they're all right. He sit down, he talk with the kids, he boxes them. He literally presents himself as the thing that they could be if they strive for their goals. Bill Haney is doing TED Talks, letting everybody know to don't look up into the stars that's on the outside, but look to the stars that's inside of your house, which is your kids. Pour into them, love them, grow them, nurture them. They are doing everything Ryan Garcia claiming he's doing and he's for, but they are doing it and they are not bragging about it. You see what I'm saying? Of course you see it here and there in spurts, but the way Ryan Garcia is doing, he's weaponizing the kids, whereas Devin Haney helping the kids. It's completely crazy to me.
I don't know what to believe with this guy. He's just, he's all over the place. Do you think the fight still happens?
I think at this point he can't pull out because the devil will then have defeated him.
Because if he pull out, it's like he don't want kids.
That's exactly what you do if you don't want kids. Don't listen to Blue. Don't listen to Blue. Do not do it for the kids.
This guy.
It's anti-kid if he pull out, right?
Can't deal with
That's
you.
exactly what it is. For all my youngest out there,
Deal with you.
Hey, pull out the fight.
Man, who at my front door? Hold on.
Look at Bear. Children of the Corn at his front door. You remember that movie, Children of the Corn?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, creepy old movie. But yeah. I don't think he pulled out of this fight because he had put so much behind him. God is with him. God saying he gonna win. Devin's the devil. Remember, it's Devil Haney.
Yeah.
You can't. When you are good, you can't shy and shy away from battle in front of evil people or in the eyes of evil. You can't do that. You got to run to it, right? You have to defeat it. So. Okay, you never like Ryan. TR as well. He owned one in the chat. Salute, Jackie. How you feeling? Asa, wouldn't Ryan or Golden Boy get sued for breach of contract if he was to pull out? I don't know if they would get sued for breach of contract. I don't know. But if Ryan wants to do that, I don't think he'd care. If Ryan truly wanted to pull out, I don't think he'd care about being sued. But I don't think they pull out though, because their image will really be bad. Oh, salute, Crawler. How you feeling?
Salute to my brother RC, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco. Honest in the super chat. I miss the old days. If you the best, you fight the next best. Prove it.
Mm-hmm.
Pride over money. The best fights will bring the best money. Agreed. Mm-hmm. In the case of Terence Crawford, though, he's 37, so he ain't got time to take that strategy. That went out the window. He already proved that, right? Asa, what you think about that? Asa, you put your link to the channel in the chat?
No.
Unbelievable. I'm looking for
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Unreal.
Unbelievable. I was just about to say, yeah, I did, but I was nah. Yeah, you for nah. I said that for a different time. Nah. Technically, he beat the best. You beat the guy who the unified champion in that division. You beat the guy that pretty much beat everybody in the weight class, right? You beat the guy who beat the guys, right?
Right.
Technically, he beat the best. We want to see him go against a young prodigy in Boots.
Right.
Boots technically, I mean, do he pass the eye test as one of the? Yes, he do. But Boots technically isn't the best by way of not beating the best, but the best haven't fought him. So it's the chicken or the egg. What came first, the chicken or the egg? You see what I'm saying? Situation. Right. With Boots. So this is man, I'm telling you, I'm hurt that Alalshikh put the money towards Chris Eubanks as opposed to putting it towards Boots. Hell, I'll say it. I don't care. I would prefer him to put the money to Boots and Bud versus Bud and Chris Eubanks.
Right. But here's the thing, right? Does Alalshikh, does he feel like this fight is worth it? Does he feel like this fight is in demand? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what's his reasoning for going to Chris Eubank Jr.? There had to be a reason he went to Patrick Hausenflag. What's up, Haney? Like, I don't, and I'll be the first one to say this. I don't understand the logic in it because
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah,
I'm glad you said that
because at 160, it doesn't get you a step closer to Canelo Alvarez. You beat Chris Eubank Jr.
It does to me.
You think it gets him a step closer to Canelo?
As far as people saying that, because people think that he's too small. He's jumping up 3 weight divisions. So if he can close that gap at 160 and look good at 160, then it can get the people talking about him actually being able to go up to 168. You see what I'm saying? And then maybe it'll turn Canelo head to like, I can either fight Benavidez, I can either fight, you see what I'm saying? Whoever over here, I can fight Crawford. Crawford did fight at 160. It's only 8 pounds. I think he can get him closer, justifiably, but the fans will have to push it. Like, he's not that small. He's only 1 weight division behind. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on how you look.
And Eubanks actually fought at 68. You know that.
Yeah. So it could get him closer. It can get him closer. If the walls start to close in with Canelo to where he have to fight like real super threats, and Crawford is his option. He may pick Crawford. You know, it could be.
Salute to our great brother Ray Davis, brother in the building in the super chat, dropping that half.
Salute, Ray.
Dub. On us in the super chat. He said, salute Blue, A-Side, and Mrs. Karma. He said, we forgot Boots was not even in the top spot at the time was Virgil Ortiz when Boots moved IBF. It was Roca that got the nod. You're right. That's another thing. Yeah. You're 1,000% right. Because remember, that's what I said, but Ray, remember, Boots got the position by default. Remember, he got the position by default because remember, Virgil dropped out. Remember, Yusuf Little B1, my brother in the building in the super chat, dropping that cinco on us in the super chat. He said, somebody get Turki Alalshikh on the phone, bro. Yusuf Little B. I ain't gonna lie. Ace, I know this. I've been in his inbox heavy every day.
Yeah, for sure.
I've been Turki
at Turki Alalshikh.
Yeah, I've been on him because he
that Turki Alalshikh, boy. He got to get connected to the box. He got to get connected to the boxing community, the boxing streets. Like, you know, he responds. He sees. So you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why I'm like, boxing streets.
I want to get him up on here and get his logic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I want to know. I want to know who does he reach out to. I know Eddie Hearn obviously is one of the sources, but what is his pipeline? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your pipeline? What goes into your decision making? Is it because I know he's a fan? So does he just wake up and be like, I want to see this fight and reach out to those people to try to make this fight happen?
Hey,
honestly, I think that is the case.
Hey, Blue, send me the email. I got a way of having people respond back.
All right, say less.
Hey, send me the email, man.
Say less. Yeah. Ben Davis, my brother in the building in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. I went to get my charger, right? Fun fact, while I got my shades on. My wife had bought me these nice Burberry shades. I didn't even take the tag off, but I just realized that I'm looking at it right now. Mm-hmm. But she bought me this, so I went to get my charger right now, and I'm like, man, she's watching the live stream, right? So I'm like, I can't. My eyes is bothering me again. I was looking at the chat, and she's like, "You getting old, bro?" But she, that's exactly what she just told me. Yeah, so you getting old, bro? I said, what?
That's funny.
Hey, you know what's funny? Because she don't spend much. She's not a big spender.
No,
so that's crazy for me to hear that. From what Blue tell, he's the one that's been is Blue.
Sometimes it's like
I literally just fun fact, right? Blue. I just said because she likes Mr. Goodbar, so I went and got a Mr. Goodbar like 1:00 in the morning with some roses, and I put it next to the bed, right? So when she woke up, she saw it. So she's like, I said, do you like the rose? She's like, yeah. What are you crazy? I said, yeah. I said, why am I crazy? And you and money is allergic. You just bought me roses 2 days ago. Literally, she just said that. Literally, right
allergic.
Now. You and money are allergic.
Some people are like that. Like, I won't spend $20 on a shirt for myself, but I'll get my friends or family anything they want, no matter the cost.
See, me, I just have the motto, like, I don't know what tomorrow holds, so why am I saving it?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Salute to Ben Davis, brother in the super chat. He said, do you think Derrick James will be done with Ryan Garcia when this fight is over?
Oh, I think he wants to. We got to save Derrick James. We got to save him. I'm this close to driving up to Dallas and kicking Ryan out of there.
I ain't going to be that hard on you tonight, Jalen. Salute. You made it. You made it in. I get to you. Don't let it happen no more.
Leave Jalen alone. Don't let it happen
no more. We got one more day out of this week, Jalen. I'm just sick of it. All right. I'm just tired.
I'm tired. What you say?
Tired,
every day I gotta prove.
Every day.
Every day.
Don't let it happen no more, Jalen. That's all.
Hey. Salute to my brother Ray Davis back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on us in the super chat for the show and my best cheese impersonation of it even. Salute.
Oh, that's funny. The best cheese impersonation. Salute, Ray.
And don't forget, me and my brother Charles Edward Cheese. Charles Edward Cheese will be funding the revolution, right?
The revolution will not be televised.
The revolution will not be televised. So he will be putting up $50,000 once we hit 300,000 subscribers. So make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. But Asa, go ahead. What you think? Do you think Derrick James is up out of here after this fight?
Man, I think Derrick James is up out of here now. I don't think Derrick James, Derrick James is not. He's not in it, man. I'm not feeling that Derrick James is picking up what Ryan is putting down, man. He's not with that. He's not with all the foolery. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Think about this, right? The wildest person in his stables was Jamel. That was the wildest person in his stable. And Jamel is ultra conservative when it comes into comparison to Ryan. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he's not with all that, man. He don't even associate himself with people like that. So he's checked out, man. I believe it. Yeah. I believe it. Yeah, of course. Of course he collecting that check, but he's out. He's done with this. And I don't think he knew it. Correction. I don't think he's picking up a check in regards to saying that he's sticking around Ryan because he wanted to pick up a check. No, I think he was with Ryan, training Ryan, and Ryan just so happened to go off the railings. And Derrick James is one of those people that see things through, probably. But I don't think he's just picking up a check. It's just that Ryan is off the rails, man. I don't see him being down with this. I just don't. So I just want to make sure I make that distinction.
Right. I don't think he realized what he was getting into with Ryan.
Yeah. I think that's the real thing. No, did you see where Ryan?
Crew 2 said, "What's with the thumbnail, man?" A certain fella in my inbox that keeps sending me this thumbnail. I'm using this to jab at him because he said, "Man, you out here protecting Terence Crawford. What's wrong with you, man? First you switched up on Errol Spence. Now you out here protecting Terence Crawford." And he spammed me with this thumbnail, with this picture of Terence Crawford getting clipped by Jaron Ennis. So I put this up there specifically.
Of Terence Crawford being clipped by Jaron Ennis?
Yeah, you see the thumbnail?
I jumped right into it. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, he put that together?
Yeah, he put that together. So he keeps sending me this in my inbox. Yeah. Look at this. He's starting to sound like Charleston White through the text, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you helping Terence Crawford duck Jaron Boots Ennis. Yeah. And now you switching up on Jaron Boots Ennis. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what he in my inbox. Now, you used to be a Jaron Ennis fanboy. I hope Bozy don't never talk to you. Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, right? And this a channel idea, because I know your inbox be jumping. You used to have like videos, and you just go through your inbox and literally just reading and laughing at the people that what they said inside of your inbox, making impressionations of them, just completely roasting them.
No.
They saying something completely dumb, then
you
call it out right away.
Carmen don't know. She don't know, but we got a specific troll that comes here.
Yeah.
And so I send him the link. Sometimes he'll come on.
Talk about it, player.
Yeah, player. So he just trolls me. He can't help himself. come on, player. Why you doing that to Derrick James, player? Why you keep he in my inbox? Why you keep saying? Why you keep insulting Errol Spence, player?
He
Why
was
you
on
keep
not too long ago, right?
he's in my inbox every day. He's one of the people
No, I'm
right
saying,
now.
wasn't he on not too long ago?
Yeah, he's in my inbox right now as we speak, talking about, man, come on, player. You know, you try
Why
to
are you
get Errol
saying it
Spence.
like that?
Yeah,
No, I'm telling you, you gonna see.
you gotta see when he come on.
No, you gonna see.
He just says just like that. He's watching right now. He going in a
see.
second. He gonna be in the chat because he gonna be tight. Come on, player, don't do me like that, player.
His chest gonna be tight.
Yeah. So hey man, don't come on, player. Why you talking about Errol Spence got dominated, player? I said because he did. No, player, don't do him like that, player. Why you doing him like that? Come on, player. You used to be a fan. What that have to do with it? What that got to do with it? Come on, player. Salute to great brother Ray Davis in the super chat, dropping that cinco. He gonna comment in the chat in a second.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. Ray Davis in the super chat. He said DJ about to give that Lion King Ryan, that Uncle Phil, Jazzy Jeff treatment. Boom.
He's so annoying. He's so annoying.
You ain't lying, 38.
I can't wait to see and DJ.
You gonna see.
And DJ, I'm not Derrick James. I'm not laughing at you. I just Derrick James' body language when this is going on. This is not his speed at all.
He's so out of place.
He is a fish. He is a fish trembling right now. Like, bro, what is going on here?
I'm about to go save him. I'm about to drive up there and save him tomorrow.
He's so out of place.
You got to, Queen. You got to. Derrick, I truly feel bad for him. Like, bro.
Oh man. I'm gonna have to go to that gym and be like, Ryan, get out. You gotta go now.
Yo, bro, you
gotta go.
You bringing down the property value, bro.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Ryan bringing down the property value for DJ. That's not his speed at all whatsoever.
Nonsense to Planet Fitness. Get up out of here.
The worst part is DJ don't even look at social media. So he probably be going places and people asking him and he don't even know what they talking about. Like, bro, that's wicked. That's nasty work on Ryan.
Oh my gosh, right.
But you know something? It just shows you, right? You know something? It just shows you the lack of respect. Because just for the sake of Derrick James and the people around you, the elders around you, you should want to represent yourself a certain type of way. You understand? If I had a OG training me like Derrick James, I'm gonna carry myself a certain kind of way.
Right.
Just out of respect for him. And the way this man is a family man, the way he conduct himself, out of respect for him and out of respect for my father, I'm gonna carry myself a certain kind of way because that my last name. You know what I'm saying? He don't. This is something that men don't understand, and I want to say this, right? Men don't understand this. When you are born as a man, as a young boy, as a child, so on and so forth, you are responsible for that last name. You are here to carry that last name on. Whether it's passing it to your significant other, right? You are supposed to hold that last name in high regard. I pass this last name to my significant other. How she carries herself and how she represents this last name, right, is my responsibility as well, right? And my children, it's a legacy, and we take it. I don't know. We just misuse it, mistreat it. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to when you supposed to carry that last name. I present my last name to my significant other. I expect you to hold this last name in high regard but if you don't carry yourself and hold it yourself account, if you don't have respect for yourself, how is she gonna have respect for you? And how your children gonna have respect for you and the generations coming up behind you? When you Ryan Garcia, you gotta understand this. You have a son. You have passed your last name on to your son, which is gonna, if he have a son, is gonna pass that last name on. And the way you conducting yourself, you doing your last name a disservice. You're truly, when you say you're going to represent, this one thing, if I always tell people this, right? And not to delve into politics. I have my whole left side of my rib is Malcolm X. I got a big portrait of Malcolm X, sayings, everything on my left side of my rib. And I say this all the time, right? Malcolm X succumbed to the sacrifices. He knew what he was getting into when he got into it, and he accepted what came along with it. That's why I respect him. If you don't accept what's coming along with that position, don't take the job. And when you say that you're going to represent children, see, there's a level of responsibility when you say that. And you're going to represent the children overall. You understand? Hey man, you got to carry yourself and conduct yourself in that manner. Bro, every other word that come out his mouth is a curse word.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Bipolar.
Derogatory. Now he talking about, and he don't even feel the need to censor it. But you talking about you representing and you being a spokes, you being the voice for children that don't have a voice, and this is what's coming out your mouth. No, I don't want you to represent my kids, bro. No, sir. You don't have no discipline. So the people you talking about revealing and shedding the light on, you ain't got no more discipline than they do.
Facts.
Ain't got no discipline.
Facts.
TR, no, you didn't. TR, wow.
TR said, "Blue, you turn this into a race."
No, just TR trolling.
Yeah, it is a race. It's called the human race. When you say children, you talking about children in a whole, right? Because he didn't make it specific. He didn't say Mexican children or African American children or Caucasian children. He said children. So therefore, these types of things allegedly is happening globally. So if you being a voice for these children that don't have a voice and using your platform for these children, then how in the world is every other word that come out your mouth is a curse word or is derogatory, or you sitting up there talking about biting Devin Haney ear off, or you talking about Devin Haney have sexual relations with another man and you got proof of it? What are you talking about? And don't even feel the need to censor it when you say it. Mm-hmm. Yet you are saying that you are being the voice for children. So children are looking at you. Come on, bro. Salute to Ben Davis, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another half a dub. On this in the super chat. He said, Blue, the way that the YouTube is playing with your subscribers, I may not even get my 50K. Yeah, they playing my channel.
Said the way they playing with subscribe, me not get. They all waiting on that 50.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. No, I love what you said, Blue. You know, I always what made me laugh. Made me laugh when you said you got Malcolm X, tatted on the left half of your body. Mm-hmm. It was one time I'm riding with my uncle, and we was talking. He said, because he pro-black, right? So he said, yeah, nephew. He was like, yeah, hey, he said, I'm Malcolm X in the day, but Martin Luther King. He said, but Martin at night. A lot of shit.
I know what he alluding to.
Yo, that cracked me. I died laughing. He said, I'm Malcolm. He said, I'm Malcolm by day and Martin at night.
I know what he alluding to too.
I'm not fooling with you.
Yo, because everybody always think of Martin being the sweet one, the one,
definitely
church boy. Man, Martin be on the floor. Come on, y'all.
Hey, and the thing is,
they say he will buck wild at night.
I believe it.
Yeah, Martin has different, but once he saw the light, they said, no, time to go, bro.
Yeah.
Once he said, wait a minute now, I think I led my people in the wrong direction.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let's go back this way. And they said, "Oh no, sir. This is a one-way ticket, baby."
By that time. No. He had too much power. He garnered too much power by that time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh, he garnered too much power by that time. Too much. Now, but it's crazy because I was talking to Carmen when you had left, right? It like to say that your opponent is doing things with another male, right? Like, come on, man. Like, I get slander, I get trash talk, I get those things, right? But to make homosexuals innuendos towards Devin Haney, like, that's not cool. That's not even an innuendo. He was direct. It was like it wasn't no. Think about it. He was
straight direct.
No,
that's what I said. No filter.
Yeah, none.
No filter.
Yo.
And the thing is, and the worst part about it is, because I got proof. Well, where's the proof?
I got proof. Exactly. Where's the proof? I'm so sick of him saying I got proof.
I got proof. Yeah.
I'm so sick of him.
Show the proof. Show the proof.
I got this proof, man, and I'll release it, man. What are you
talking about? Release it.
And it's just overall, it's just nasty work. It's nasty work. I was with him in the beginning when he said he was doing this for the children and using his platform and his voice for the children. You guys know that. I was saying this, right? I said this to you guys. His expectations and our expectations of him are different. So if he feel like this is his journey to use his platform to speak for the youth, the children that don't have a voice, I'm with you. But now you're playing with it.
He's playing with it.
Now you're playing with it because you're not giving us you like you said, A-Side. Devin is out here doing the groundwork. Even Tank is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not doing no groundwork, bro, but you keep telling us this, right? And now you're talking about doing collabs with Kanye West. Now you talking
Devin's Malcolm, for real. If we're being honest, Devin's Malcolm.
Yeah.
If we being funky, we keeping it funky.
Right. and then on top of that, y'all want me to show you the proof what happened with Tupac? Like, bro, what are you talking about now?
No, we don't want. We want to see your 1-2. Was he even
alive when Tupac died?
No, he wasn't born.
Take me alive.
Tupac transitioned in 1996. This dude just turned 25. We in 2024.
Dang, y'all made me forget. Y'all made me forget what I was gonna say with all this ratchetness. What Ryan in the ghetto is
going with all this ratchetness.
Ryan Garcia, man. He got such. Bro, that's what I was gonna say. Blue, I was on the edge about that from the beginning. Now 4K was saying that lying. He called me. That is lying. Just like wait a minute. Ooh.
What
Ryan Garcia.
With the information with Pop?
Yeah, when the information went out, I think I had talked to 4 right after you. But before I can even say something, man, 4 called me and said, that Ryan Garcia lying. I was like,
about Tupac?
Nah, about everything. This is when we first, like a week or 2 ago. You know when you first brought it up to me.
With everything.
You was like, dude, where you been? Yeah, that's when I almost got bit by the alligator. You remember that?
Yeah.
So
but see, here's the thing, right? I don't think he's lying. I think that he lost control of his destination.
Yeah.
You remember on the movie? I love this part on the Bad Boy movie, Bad Boy for Life, Will Smith and Martin, the last one, or I don't know, the second to last one, whatever. Brooklyn 718 is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. That was the wrong one. Sorry. Well, I felt like Wesley Snipes on Demolition Man. When he said I need some soldiers, and he said who you want? He said I'll take anybody. Just don't give me none of them dudes from Brooklyn. Just don't give me none of them dudes from Brooklyn. But on the Will Smith on that movie, right? Remember where he said, remember when the sergeant, right before the sergeant got hit, and he was saying about the man on the horse. Don't let the horse, what he said. The man is on the horse, and he asked the man on the horse, "Where you going?" And the man said, "I don't know. I'm just following the horse." And he said the horse led him right off the cliff. Just going with the horse. So he said, get control of your horse before it leads you off the cliff. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's Ryan Garcia.
That's
he lost
Ryan.
control of his horse.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
He was going down the right path. He was doing good.
Perfect analogy.
And then all of this attention and everybody started chiming in and this and this and it got away from him. Now you're going too far. Asai, what did you say? You could go too far down the rabbit hole of conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. He jumped down the rabbit hole with no bungee cord.
He didn't. What he say on Juice? You done slid down the razor blade and landed in the alcohol river.
You slipped on the razor blade and landed in the alcohol river.
Landed in the alcohol river. You understand what I'm saying? You know. Now he ice skating uphill. You understand what I'm saying?
The level of you are in that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the level of
yeah. You understand? Now you ice skating uphill. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now you don't let it get away from you. Now you start talking about this aliens and give me Kanye West and give me he you know what he is? If you took your kid to Toys R Us back in the days and nobody's in the toy store but the cashiers, and you tell your kid get whatever you want, and now your kid is like, they start off good, they go down the aisle, they know what they came there for. Then they realize, wait a minute, there's no limit.
Right.
Let me get this. Oh, let me get that. Well, now you got to tell me how you taking all that stuff home.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You had no solution how to get all of this home. That's Ryan. He has no solution how to get his point home. He just started grabbing stuff off the shelf.
Yeah.
He just started. Yeah. He was doing good going down this path. And he started looking left and right. You understand? You know, it's equivalent. My grandfather used to tell me this all the time. He said, you got a woman. This is my grandfather used to tell me. He said, you got a beautiful woman. Body's a 10, she's a 10. She's standing down the aisle, at the end of the aisle. He said, on each side of you, like the Red Sea is parted, there's beautiful women of all different elves, right? He said, are you going to keep your blinders on and make it to her? Or are you going to start grabbing stuff off the shelf? And before you know it, you done made a mess and you can't find the path to her.
Dang, that is deep. Like, the question is it daytime? Because I'm generally Malcolm at daytime. Is it nighttime? Because I'm generally Martin, because Martin touches stuff off the shelf.
That's what he used to tell me. He said, hey,
right.
You start grabbing stuff off the shelf. Now you got to start making your path. And you don't even know if she's going to be standing there by the time you get there now.
Right.
Wow.
Right? He said, you going to get there, right? Because you saw your destination from the beginning, but you took all these turns not realizing that she had a time limit.
Are these the tools that's on the side? Like, I'm just trying to get the numbers down. I'm trying to get the numbers down. Like what's the aesthetics of these numbers?
He never told me the numbers.
I'm trying to break it down. Just trying to break it down.
He never told me the number they was, but he told me the number she was. Right?
I got you, but
which means there's no number higher than 10 from that scale. So if she's a 10, then what exactly are you doing?
Getting a couple nines. I mean, what are you
talking
about?
You're just trying to run up the numbers.
I'm getting 4 nines. Pop. What are you talking about?
You're just trying to run up the numbers at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
Knock it off, inside.
You know? So that's what he told me. He said because once you make it to her, you don't know what's on the other side of the store that you and her together can do together. And I always thought about that. Now it took me some time. I was knocking stuff off the shelf. You know what I'm saying?
He was Martin.
Martin, 24 hours. He
My
would
wife
not
put-
even milk him in the day.
My
Boy,
wife
that's a
gonna
foe.
smack me.
Yeah, I gotta put that one back. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a foe.
she gonna come down here talking Spanish, bro.
Yeah. Right. Like,
she can
what
come down
show
here
was
talking
I? Oh,
Spanish.
was I the woman at the end of the nah, baby.
Wait a minute, was I one of the ones on the show?
On the
Right,
show?
right. Don't get smacked.
She
We
can
ain't
come
gonna be
down
able to
here
save
talking
you.
Spanish.
For sure. Yeah, I'm just
No, but yeah, so but on the serious note, he lost us now. Now, bro, you talking about Tupac, you talking about music with Kanye West. Now he's talking about he gonna be the biggest artist in this collab, and like, bro, what you gonna
He's
knock out
losing
Devin
it.
Haney? And let me ask y'all this.
Mhm.
I want to ask y'all this. I want to get your opinion on this. When he started talking about biting Devin Haney ear, biting both ears, I'm pulling a Mike Tyson. Then he said, if I knock him down, I'm gonna hit him right down and get disqualified. And I don't know if y'all remember this, but the buildup for Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis was the exact same way.
Really?
And Mike Tyson said something after the fight. I knew I couldn't beat Lennox Lewis. I just tried to get in his head as much as possible. And I was trying to convince myself that I could win this fight. And that's what I see from Ryan Garcia. He never thought, and we know this because what did he say after the Luke Campbell fight? He said,
Devin Haney's my hardest opponent.
it's the hardest fight I got. Right.
This
I'm
is
saving him
probably
for
last.
It just, the chips fell where he came up second. That ping pong ball popped up, bing, with Devin Haney name on it.
Yeah,
right?
But he don't want T.O. I never really seen no funk with him and T.O. Never seen no flat with them two.
Neither.
Yeah,
No,
not really.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
not really.
But
It's because they see something in each other. They're both a little bit off.
But
So
remember
they don't
he
mess with each other.
did say he wanted T.O. But remember, after he beat Oscar Duarte, he said it again. He said, I'm not going after T.O. and Devin. I'm going after Rolly and fighter XY, Isaac Cruz. Remember, he started saying stuff like that. And he used Derrick James as the out. Remember, he said, because I only had one fight with Derrick James, I want to get accustomed to being with Derrick James.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think he
that
knew
was
his
smart.
level. He knew his level.
It's really smart because he can justify that. That makes sense.
That made sense. But what happened was, once again, he lost control of the reins on the horse. Again, like you said, A-Side, that made sense. He was on the right path. And then what did he do? He went home, couldn't help himself, started kicking the horse a little bit too much. Horse started taking off, right? And he put out of nowhere Devin Haney or Rolly Romero.
Yeah.
You had to know when you put those two names in the hat that the people was going to choose. And then he tries to stand on his square. He tries to live up to what he says. So he put those two names in the hat, and he said, "I'm gonna if the fans choose a specific fighter, I'm going with that fighter."
Mm-hmm.
The fans chose Devin Haney, and now you had to live with it. Remember Eddie Hearn, Oscar De La Hoya, and Bill. They all said it. They were surprised that he was the one to reach out to them because he tries to live up to what he says. But what happens is he loses control of the reins. It gets away from him. He puts the carriage before the horse. His mouth speaks before his brain. And so now you gotta do it.
Yeah. He got himself in too deep. But
exactly.
He's not getting to Devin. Devin's in the gym working. He ain't paying him no attention.
Right. But remember, Queen, in his brain, he is.
There's a lot going on in that brain.
A lot going on.
Hey, Blue, how long that hour was? I forgot to ask. I just said because what if your feet get tired?
Oh my God. I cannot deal with you, Ace. I cannot deal with you.
How long was it? A superstar? Like it's like a super Walmart or something?
Hey, you trying to calculate how much time if you make a stop? How long it's gonna take you to get down there?
I'm just saying, if you don't mess up the ass too much, you can still get to it.
You can still get there.
Yeah, just I'm messing with you. but yeah, I see what you're saying with Ryan Garcia, man. He's right now. He's in a weird place that it's to a point where I can't comment on it right now. He's literally void of any sense to me. What he's doing don't make sense to me. I can't rationalize it, and I don't. And you know me, Blue. I tend to stay on the side of logic. That's just where I feel most comfortable with. Right?
Yeah.
He's acting illogical, and I can't make sense out of what's going on with it. I just can't. So it's like, I don't know what's going on with this guy.
And that's my point in asking y'all. Do you feel like, because I'm getting the sense, once he's the whole Mike Tyson event, the Holyfield, remember Mike Tyson said he was looking for a way out.
Yeah.
Remember he bit Lennox Lewis' leg at the press conference? Remember that at the face off?
No.
Mike was a terror.
Where y'all been at?
Find that. No. Pull that up. Do Blue Magic and pull that up.
Right.
And
remember when they had the whole scuffle when his pants buckled? I want to eat his teeth.
A4. He bit Lennox Lewis' leg. Look up Mike Tyson biting Lennox Lewis' leg and send that to Blue real quick.
Yeah. He bit his leg. Y'all remember that?
4. Look that up.
I forget y'all young folk.
What's up with he's been teething the whole time, his whole career. Mike been up here teething the whole time. Wait a minute.
Wow.
Talk to Mike.
RC said, LOL, remember that. That's when he had the all black on. Y'all remember when he had the all black on? He was pointing at the screen after the scuffle? When he bit Lennox Lewis' leg.
Oh my God.
I remember that for sure. You guys.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Just Hannibal
Lecter. She see it now. She see it.
He showed the teeth mark.
In no other sport could somebody get away with this.
Yeah.
Bit him. Like, no, you don't.
You bit Holyfield and Lennox Lewis' leg.
Oh
J. Pitty City brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco.
Punched him in his ear. Like,
on us in the super chat, he said Ryan better not start crying in the ring like Oliver McCoy. Hey,
that's what's gonna happen.
That happened. Derek Jimenez, my brother in the building, in the super chat, dropping that $100. On the city super chat. He said, salute, Blue. Haven't came through in a minute, but I got to show love. Salute to my brother, Derek Jimenez. I appreciate you, great brother, dropping that $100 on the city super chat. Much love to you, great brother. How's life treating you, great brother? Blessings to my brother, Derek Jimenez. Yeah. So, Carmen, you seen it, right?
Nah, she had got off for a second.
Oh, she jumped off? Yeah, you ain't know that, A-Time?
No, man. I don't know.
I forget my young folks.
Yo.
I forget my young. Carmen, you seen it, right?
Yeah. In no other sport can somebody wild out like that. Mike was a terrible person. Oh my God. Mike was a terrible person.
Hey, Junior, right? Yeah, they're not sending out my notice. I told y'all. I thought y'all good people knew that. Yeah, he bit Lennox Lewis' leg.
Why all the bourgeois came out of it? Mike was a terrible person.
He was.
Johnny D, 1994, triple OG. You ain't know that?
Yeah,
he said, I didn't know that either, bro. Yeah, he bit Lennox Lewis' leg.
She said that like it was in 1702. He's a terrible person. Terrible.
She says so. She's a terrible person.
Terrible person. Yeah, just like that. Poor child must have been parched. It's like, wait a minute. I think the commentary is worse than he should have said about that.
There you go, my brother. 4K got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the defending champion, the linear heavyweight champion. He is the WBC, the IBF, and the IBO heavyweight champion of the world, Lennox Lewis.
Y'all forgot this? Triple OG, y'all remember this? Right there.
Lewis swung on him.
Mike is biting his leg. Look at him biting his leg. That's why Lennox Lewis lost it.
Oh my goodness. Dude.
He bit his leg.
What?
Oh, the pig feet.
To the
hog maw.
Salute to our engineer, the mod father. 4K. Salute 4K. Appreciate you.
I want some cornbread. I want some pig feet. I want some hog maw.
Hey, but remember, so my point saying this to say was that after that, Mike Tyson said, I knew I couldn't beat him. I was just trying to get in his head. I remember our sparring sessions. He was in my head from the sparring sessions. And that's what Mike Tyson said. He said, I knew I couldn't beat him. And so he was looking for a way out.
So pretty much in Mike Tyson words, I knew I couldn't beat him, so I bit him. And I'll do it again.
And what Ryan is talking about. If I knock him down, I'm gonna hit him while he's down, and I'm gonna get disqualified.
Ryan Garcia, hear me and hear me well. If you put one tooth on Devin Miles Haney, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Look at all the it's like the classic threat, right?
She made that. She said, come closer to the screen.
She sent that threat with perfume on it, Blue.
Yeah. She said, come closer to the screen. She looked into the screen, you know?
Young man.
One of those.
Listen, young man.
She looked into the screen.
Right. I don't know if
I'm so serious.
She made us stop with the message. She said, let me tell you something. What?
Young man.
She said, let me get this message across. Let me get this message across. Yeah, no. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he's looking for a way out now.
No, it's absolutely what it is. He's not going to stop until he get on to either Bill or Devin's nerves to the point where they want to pull out.
Right. They're just working in the gym. Like you can't get on somebody's nerves who's not paying attention to you. So I don't know if that's gonna work out well for him.
Well, we have to when is Eastside Cruz for number one? Why is Loma and Kambosos taking so dang on long? They announced this fight,
months ago.
It's gonna be almost like 6 months by the time they actually fight. At least 5 months from the time of the announcement to the time of the fight. For what?
I don't know.
I don't know why that fight is taking way longer. Because I want to see that fight. I do want to see that fight. Another Lomachenko and Kambosos.
Oh, yeah,
when did they announce it so long ago?
They announced it so long ago.
It wasn't even just an announcement. We kind of knew that it was coming up. So
yeah, but right after
it might feel like it's longer.
Right after the what he fought? Maxie
Hughes.
He fought Maxie, right? Right after that, him and Shakur end up getting into that argument. Shakur said, "How about you fight me?" And then that's when we knew that he was fighting Lomachenko, right around it, like right there and there. I don't know how long ago that was, but it got to be at least a 5-month gap by the time they actually fight.
Lomachenko
and
announced it in November.
Yeah, that's crazy. Think about it.
For a May fight?
Yeah, and they announced it in November because they said that Lomachenko had situations going on. That's why it took so long, whatever. They announced it in like November.
Lomachenko
remember, they announced it before Devin Haney fought Regis Program.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lomachenko ribs was broke. That's what it was. He was lifting him up.
No, they weren't.
No, they said that he was still dealing with, the situation in Ukraine.
No, let me tell you, they said the ribs were separated because
when Devin had hit him.
No, he did. He got beat up.
No. I'm saying I thought when he went to help Ukraine, they just had him in the mess hall.
No, Devin met him again on the boat.
Oh,
back to Ukraine.
Knock it off.
Y'all want me to tell you the story? Yeah, like I don't know.
Knock it off.
Kevin beat him up on the boat. He did. He said because he charged him $400,000 for the push. Dev, wanted to get $400,000 worth. Then he beat him up on the boat.
Sir.
That was wild, right?
$400,000 for a push.
That was unnecessary.
Cannot push Loma. You cannot push Loma.
I thought they gave him the money back.
Don't put your hands on the prize.
Who, Dev? Did they give Dev money back? No, they didn't give Dev money back.
I thought so. That's what I heard on Twitter. I don't know. Maybe it's a rumor.
They might have.
Shoot, after he done cried, they charged.
That's unnecessary.
They probably charged Devin that after they seen Loma crying. They probably man. They charged him $400, man. He got it.
But why would you admit to taking the 12th round off and then go cry in the locker room?
Right.
You gonna cry in the car?
Makes no sense.
You gonna cry in the car? Like he said that he took that 12th round off. He is lying.
Right.
He lying.
Right.
I saw that 12th
was
round.
tired.
Yeah, man.
It was forced. They forced him on vacation. He was forced on vacation. He didn't take off.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, so you said
I'm fine.
So you said you watched the Barroso fight again. What you think about it the second time watching it?
What, the Rolly and Barroso?
Yeah, when you watched it, because you just say you just recently watched it, right?
I watched it 2 days ago.
What you thought about it the second time when you watched it? I know it was bad the first time. I know I ain't watched it again.
It made me think that Isaac Cruz gonna win for sure.
That old man.
You always had Isaac
hands
Cruz,
and feet
right?
on him.
Yeah, Isaac Cruz is gonna win that fight, man.
I believe so too.
What you say, Karma?
That old man was putting hands and feet on him.
Sure.
Who wrote?
Mm-hmm.
Early just being nice. He could have really the best boxer.
He better not be nice.
Let me tell you something, right?
He better forget his manners with Pitbull.
With Pitbull Cruz, he better forget his manners.
Yeah.
You can leave him at home.
Pitbull gonna be up underneath his punches. I was watching and I was like, no. Rolly cannot make adjustments. He never ever makes adjustments. He didn't make no adjustments against. Look at the fight he lost against Jackson Marinez.
He did. They gifted him that fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, bro, Isaac Cruz is a terrible matchup for Rolly.
We don't know, Chris Esperon. We don't know.
How old is Barroso?
We don't know.
As good as ours, bro. He don't even know. He probably forgot about now.
Yeah.
They gave him so many different numbers.
No.
This is what we're gonna put on your card. Okay.
Okay. All right. What's your name? Which one?
I sound like the cookie. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Which
one? Y'all saw that episode of Family Guy with the Cookie Monster? Countryman check. He said, "What is this? I don't know. How'd this get here? I don't know." Countryman check. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nah, he's not 41, folks. I'm telling you, that dude is nah.
I don't know. His hair, he's got a lot, like he's not losing any hair, so he might not be that old.
He's older than me, and I'm I'm way on.
Blue not losing any hair. That man gonna have hair.
Maybe he just don't have the gene.
Ain't no
he
way.
Said what?
Ain't no way. Ishmael Barroso is 4 years.
Maybe he just don't. I don't know.
He ain't 5 years younger than me. No, sir.
Exhibit A. This is why Exhibit A. So that's the
no. Sometimes it just some people just look old in the face. So, like there is this girl on TikTok.
By that logic, Blue's 13,
and she's like 22.
Karma.
But if you look at that woman, that's not a 22-year-old. Some people just look old in the face.
Blue, can you show the hair again, please, for me? By that logic, he's 13.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying because there's people who are losing the front of their hair right here, calling that man old. He got a better hairline than you. You can't call him old.
She said there's people losing hair right here is calling him old.
Like but that dude face screams like
ain't no way he's 41. There's no way.
You talking about old things. You're talking about from the eyebrows.
You cannot tell me I'm 6 years older than Ishmael Barroso. No, sir. No, I will not accept that. I will not accept that. There's no way. I am 6 years older. I've been on this earth 6 years before Ishmael Barroso got here. There is no way. I will not accept that. No, sir. I reject that. What did Jay-Z said? I reject that deposit. No, what Tupac said. I reject that deposit. No, sir. There is no way that man is 6 years. I've been on this earth 6 years collecting data before he got here. No way, no how.
Man, I heard Ishmael Barroso singing hymns while he was beating on Rolly. He was saying, I heard him humming. I heard him. Just
bro is a half a hundo.
in the water.
Yeah, bro is a half a hundo. Bro is a half a hundo. You're not gonna tell me he ain't a half a hundo. You're not gonna tell me he ain't a half a hundo. No, sir.
He really was putting hands on him while singing the Roaring 20s songs. Like I'm not going for it. I'm not.
We at least got to be the same age.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
I'm looking at Ishmael. Look at his eyes. He look like he been drinking Colt 45, man. Ain't no way. There's no way.
He just got an old face. He just got an old face.
And an old body. Look at this.
Dude, what are you talking about? Old face? He's literally all right.
Hold on.
I'm telling you, there's this lady on TikTok, and everybody found out she was 21. And we were like, no way. Like, oh, that's just the lighting.
No. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my
God. Look at the picture. Put the picture back up, Blue. Put the picture back up.
Why are you so
awful? He put hands on Rolly. That's an old look. Like,
wait, Honest Sports guy. Why did Honest Sports gonna say he was like he's born in 63? Why did Honest Sports guy give a specific number? He looked like he was born in 63. It's crazy.
Man, that pose is old. No, it looked like he took that picture in 63. Like, look at that. Yeah. That's an old pose.
Bro, there's no way. There's no way me and bro, you can't convince me I'm 6 years older than that man. No, sir.
That man listening to
He said that's Granny's ex. Oh my goodness.
No, sir. There's no sir. No way. There's no way. No way.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so down. The hair. She said the hair qualifies for him to be. Man,
I'm just saying. If God took the top off of your Maybach, don't call that man old.
Wait. Look at this picture, okay?
But it's a Maybach. Anybody say a Pinto? He got a top on the Pinto. It's still old. Okay. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah. If you drink heavy, that'll age you, man.
That's not drinking heavy. That's his skull. That's his skull. What are you talking about drinking heavy? No, that's his skull.
Bro, there's no way. You can't convince me I'm 6 years older than this man.
You look like you about to tell me stories from Tales of the Crypt. Like,
no way. There's no
knock it off, Issa. That's so mean.
Like,
that's so mean.
That dude know things. He know things. Like he
who killed Tupac.
He know the origins of the universe. I'm telling you.
There's no way.
He know who killed Tupac.
No, there's no way I'm 6 years older than that man. I can't accept that. I refuse to. I will not. There's no way.
Yeah, then he is dehydrated when those pictures are taken. That has to account for something.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Look up on the side suit.
He said, "I'm sure."
I'm sure.
30 minutes.
You will be too. You're 50 years old trying to box.
Exactly.
You're gonna be severely dehydrated.
He said rough life. Yeah, he ain't lying.
Definitely.
Oh, that he definitely. But there ain't no way. There's no way.
He got that old man strength.
Exactly. He told Rolly, "Get off my lawn."
But that's why I do believe he's older though. He's just hitting you with the strength of the ancestors. It's all of it.
Why are you so rude?
No, I'm just saying. He's 41. He's not an elder. He's 41. Now you picking and choosing. Now you get to move his age whenever. Oh, why are you so rude? Like, nah, he ain't that old. He only what? Technically 11 years older than me. 12. There's no way. No way. 12 years older.
But he is dehydrated, so a dehydrated 41-year-old might look like that. And then you got to factor in maybe he didn't really look all that great when he's not dehydrated.
Yeah, we'll gotta find some pictures of. Salute, Yeehaw, how you feeling, man? We'll see. We'll find some pictures of him. See.
Yeah. I don't know. He posted those pictures when he was in the airport. He dresses like he might be younger. You know what I'm saying?
I want to trick the audience too.
Sir,
what?
Knock it off.
If I'm telling people I'm 41, you gotta trick the audience. You gotta dress like you're 41. Like, let me tell you how you know he's older, right? Because his selection for young clothes is still old. Like his selection is outdated for young clothes. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, what? Yeah, boy. Boy, you know what?
You might be right.
This bucket hat gonna do it, boy. Ooh, about to hit the block with this bucket hat. Like,
God bless the dead. Yeah. But didn't his wife pass away? That seems like kind of odd that like a 30, late 30, early 40 person would just pass away. Like, what was wrong with her?
Because they said how it happened. It happened with brutal gang violence. Something like that. It wasn't a natural cause. Yeah, it wasn't a natural cause.
Easy Blunt said he bought beer in the 4th grade.
Yo, cut it out.
He was able to buy beer in the 4th grade as well.
Man, that man is wearing hush puppies and buffalinos right now. Things said in their style, man. Cut it out, man.
These just came out.
They still in style, man.
These just came out.
I got sweat on this one.
These just came out. My brother Act Reacher in the building in the super chat. Salute to your Act the Jab Jamboree. What's up, Act? He said, what's up, Blue? Hey, when you fighting, Act? Act, let me know when you fighting. Yeah, Ishmael Barroso being born in the 80s is wild. There's no way. There's just simply no way.
Who would let him fight, though, if he was older than that?
They let George Foreman fight. He was 45. But Bernard Hopkins fought at 50.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all are saying he's 70, so he can't be that old.
70 is wild.
But Bernard Hopkins looked younger than him, though.
He did.
That's true. That is true.
He did. The Liba 9-6, my brother in the super chat. He said Barroso looks like if he falls, he ain't getting up. That's why Tony Lee stopped the fight.
I slip. I fall. I can't get up.
Just think, if he was just 40, right? I just want y'all to think about it. If he was only 40, why would Tony Weeks say I stopped the fight because of his advanced age? Wilder's 40.
True. That's true.
Think about that.
That's true.
Right? Wilder's 40.
I watch it, my age, just for you. Just for you, my age. How you doing?
So just think about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now let me ask y'all this question, right? What do y'all see next for Errol Spence? Do you see him continuing his career? And what do you see next? What do you want from Errol Spence at this gesture of his career? What's your expectation?
EJML. Let's get EJML. I want to see the Derrick James style versus the Derrick James style.
No.
I want to see it. She asked me what I wanted.
Oh, okay.
You gonna tell me no?
Hey, Carl, no.
So selfish. Like, man, I decided to stop on the aisle and get some off the shelf. Why you gonna tell me no? Keep going straight. Okay, I can do it fights.
No, not happening. Put it back.
I don't mind seeing the Derrick James style versus the Derrick James style. I don't. I wouldn't mind seeing EJ and Mel. I wouldn't. Both of them had bad outings, so
I'll say this. On paper, I want for him what he wants for himself.
Oh my God.
But my honest answer, and like for me as a person, I would like to see him retire. I feel like that last fight he took a lot of damage, and he needs to take a break. But I feel like the reason he did so poorly in that fight is because he doesn't fight often enough. So it's like you're between a rock and a hard place. You need the break, but at the same time, if you want to compete at the high level, you need to be active. So go ahead. He's had a storied career. He's made a lot of money. I wouldn't be like, there's no stone left unturned for me for his career. So if he retired, I wouldn't be sad about it.
If he was to take one more fight as opposed to like letting that be the last fight, that's how he go out. You know what I mean?
Go out with a win.
I would love his body to be healthy more than anything. The same thing that I said for Dev. I would love his body to be healthy more than anything. But I do think that style is more favorable for EJ and for Mel. Like, it will be an exciting fight. They should be familiar with each other from sparring, and why not make some money with your friend? I think it'll be a good fight. I wouldn't mind it. I don't like it. What the Rock said back then, it doesn't matter what you think. The Rock was cold back then. The Rock had that little S curl at the top. You couldn't tell black women nothing about the Rock. Remember that, Blue?
Yeah,
he came over here, from Hawaii.
She said, no.
Man, yeah, you couldn't tell Rock. You couldn't tell the women nothing about it, especially black women. They don't know nothing about wrestling, but they know who the Rock was.
Yeah, Rock, man.
Can you smell? Man, you can just shut up.
He was popular outside of wrestling, so.
Nah, he was. I'm talking about the WWE days, right?
Yeah, but remember, he was already popular from football.
He played football?
From the U.
Look, he was popular to you and other football enthusiasts. I'm talking about, like, what? No. Like, he was popular because of wrestling. That dude.
You should have a point. I was born around the same time Ishmael Barroso.
Like, that was your favorite team.
That was your era. We weren't around that time, you know.
But yeah, I remember that WWE. That would blew him up. He became a superstar after that. Out of that era, started making movies. It was over. But yeah. No. I wanted to say something else. I forgot. It's I can't even think about it right now. Y'all got to come back to me. I was going to say something else.
We was talking about EJ.
Oh, with EJ. Yeah, who would you like to see him fight, Blue?
I would like to see him fight Erickson Luben.
Okay. Okay, break that down.
Erickson Luben is a dangerous fight. Erickson Luben is a southpaw. Erickson Luben is, because I'm gonna be honest, there's nothing, everything in me tells me there's no way Errol Spence is gonna let that fight with Crawford go. He's gonna try to chase down that rematch at some point in time. I don't know if he gets it or not, but he definitely will. And I think that Erickson Luben is the ultimate test for him, because he is a southpaw that has power, that's tricky, that can box, has athletic ability, but he has also taken punishment. Erickson Luben, right? He's been in that meat grinder with Fundora, right? He's been in, he was knocked out by Jamel Charlo, right? And he fights at 54, and they both vying to get an opportunity to fight for titles at 54. Now, EJ's popularity is going to help him leapfrog Luben, right? But I think that would be the perfect fight for him. You understand? It's a test for both guys. It's not like, this guy is never been in tough fights. Luben got stopped and stopped twice. You understand what I'm saying? He got stopped by Fedora and Jamel Charlo. So that's a test for both of them. And I think that the winner graduates. You understand? The loser may need to call it quits, depending upon how they lose. You know what I'm saying? So for me, for Errol Spence, because Errol Spence don't like tune-ups. He ain't gonna fight no C-level fighter because that's him admitting he need to build himself back up. Errol Spence ain't going down that path. He just ain't. So to me, Luben is the perfect fight to me. It's a big fight that you could sell it, right? Luben is looking for an opportunity. So you could put Errol back in Dallas, back at AT&T Stadium. You know what I'm saying? With Luben. Luben is not gonna he ain't gonna get no pushback with Luben. You know what I'm saying? Luben is not gonna be like, I don't want to fight in Texas and I don't want to. He ain't gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? Luben just won his opportunity as well. You know what I'm saying? So, and he wants to prove to himself and to the people in his fan base that he can bounce back as well. So, that's the perfect fight, and it's not too much danger, but it's just enough danger, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just enough danger to tell us where Errol Spence is. It's not so much of a like we was they was talking about earlier, the rumors that Demetrius Andrade gonna fight David Morrell. Bro, what? After that punishment you just took from David Benavidez, you gonna fight Morrell?
Right. But the thing is, would Luben take that fight? If he lose, that's gonna
he already
pretty much undo all the momentum that he got from that last fight. If it's next,
he already raised his hand. He said,
he said, throw him in there.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Have at it. You know what I'm saying? Because Luben wants Luben want to test himself. You remember Luben from the very beginning. He got the same mindset EJ had. That's why he was in the Jamel Charlo fight to begin with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Luben is like, put me in there. Put me in there, coach. You know what I'm saying? You want to win, let booby spin. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, I want for him what he wants for himself. Throw him in there.
Throw him in there.
And make it at Jerry's World so I can see it live.
Put it at Jerry's World. You understand what I'm saying? You can sell a comeback for Errol Spence.
Yep.
Right? Luben ain't gonna give you a bunch of pushback. Luben ain't gonna be out here talking about I need $100 million and I need to be the A side, and he ain't gonna do none of that. He just won his opportunity.
I like it. I like the fight. I'm not gonna hold you. I like it. I like it a lot.
I have no problem with I have no problem with that. Is there any fight? Is there any fights that we don't want to see right now in boxing where it's like, they shouldn't have made that fight?
That's already made, or hypotheticals?
No. That's already made.
Well, I have to say this. For one, there ain't even a lot of fights made.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Right. We start to think about
beggars
it like
beggars cannot be choosers.
When you turn it around, it's like, is there any fight that you really don't care to see? Who's Oscar fighting? Because I know Oscar Valdez is coming up.
I don't know, but he's trying to revamp himself.
Oscar Valdez, right?
I can't remember.
He's fighting this month. I want to say at the end of this month.
I would say the fight that Lomachenko Kambosos makes to me is like,
really?
I could do without that fight. Yeah, for sure.
Bob Arum just want to get his son another belt before he retired.
He should be fighting Shakur Lomachenko.
He should, but Bob Arum just want to get his son a belt before he retires.
Lomachenko is going to get that. Going to beat him. He's going to get that belt. That's pointless to me.
So
it's a pointless fight.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's just to me, it's like that fight is it's a way
It's a
for
filler fight. You know the
It's a
episodes
filler.
like
Yep.
when you watch.
they
You know
fight
what I
for
mean?
Yeah.
what belt is it? The WBA?
I think it's the IBF.
IBF.
I
I
believe
think
so.
I
Yeah, because
want to
Shakur
say
got
it's
the
that one.
WBC, right? Tank got the WBA. Navarrete is fighting for the WBO, right? So this is the IBF, yeah. It's either IBF or WBO. I think it's the IBF because Navarrete is fighting for the WBO.
Right. Okay. I wanted to ask that because I wanted to see if you had any
IBF.
opinions.
Vacant
That's
IBF.
You know why that's the fight? This is why. Because Lomachenko claimed to want to be undisputed. Shorten the route. He could easily shorten the route. How do you shorten the route? You petition to fight for the vacant IBF title against Shakur Stevenson with his WBC. The same way Canelo Alvarez fought Caleb Smith for the vacant WBC and Caleb Smith's WBA.
He definitely wants the belt, though. Do you really think he's going to be Shakur?
He know that he's not going to be Shakur, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, but for his goals to be undefeated, he's gonna have to go through Shakur either which way. So you might
He gonna have to bite Shakur ankle like Tyson did because
no more biting. No more biting.
Because
let's keep our mouths to ourselves.
He's not getting that belt from Shakur.
He fight Kambosos. Now he got to fight Shakur. Then he got to fight this person. He made the route longer.
True, but he did want. Like I feel like he wanted a belt minimum.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what he's gonna do, right?
It's almost like a lob from Bob.
You know what he's gonna do, right?
For the belt.
You know what he's gonna do, right? He's gonna fight Kambosos. He's gonna beat him for the IBF. Then he's gonna fight Navarrete in the unification bout for the WBO.
Is he gonna beat him?
Navarrete?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna beat Navarrete. His feet are slow. His feet are slow.
Yeah, that's true.
That style is tailor-made. He throw a lot of punches that he could see coming. His feet.
I don't think Navarrete gonna be able to deal with those angles as well.
He's not. So he's going to beat Kambosos. He's going to beat Navarrete. He'll be two-time unified lightweight champion now. They boasted his status. They'll put him back up in the top 5 pound for pound. Right? Then he's going to pursue Shakur Stevenson.
Hey, Blue.
And this is what's
I got a early morning, so I'm gonna have to cut out just a little bit early today. But no, I'm gonna tune in until I actually pass out, man. You guys go ahead and cook on. I appreciate you, Blue, having me up here. Everybody that's in the super chat, we have over just over 219 people in the building. Make sure you smash the like button.
It's actually 2 minutes, 10:30 anyway, because we started an hour late. So.
Oh yeah.
Right. So
it's actually time to get off anyway. But
okay.
But let me say this real quick, right? So that'll put him back in the top 10 pound for pound, right? Now, don't be surprised to see him do this. Tank Davis moves up to fight Devin Haney, vacates the WBA.
Then he goes against
now Lomachenko beats Navarrete, beats Kambosos, and fights for Tank's vacant WBA. Cut the rock. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now he don't got to fight Shakur. He could do one or two things at this point. Shakur might move up by that time, or he's saving him for last.
Yeah.
Shakur gonna be undisputed if he do that route. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. He just gonna collect the belts for Shakur. Yeah. He really gonna be crying. He really gonna be crying. Well, he really gonna be crying.
but the thing is, him taking that route can frustrate Shakur to the point of Shakur not even wanting to stick around no more. Especially if Tank moves up.
Right.
And he's seeing Lomachenko ain't trying to fight him. Shakur might just get frustrated enough to be like, I'm out.
Then Keyshawn gonna be undisputed.
Well, we need to.
It's gonna be top rank. It's gonna be in top rank. You're gonna keep it in top rank. They're gonna find a way to keep them belts. Top rank not giving them belts up to nobody.
Exactly.
But it'll be somebody else for the vacant belt.
Yeah.
Night, baby. It'll be somebody else. Salute to Ready to Rumble, aka Alan Maddox, brother in the super chat. Much love. Barrios looking like he spent 50 years in prison.
He got out like, I want my gloves back.
He was stuffing toilet tissue in his mouth as a mouthpiece.
Yo,
God,
for sure.
Let him
where
in
does
here.
that stuff be coming
Let him
from
in.
in y'all's
Let
brain?
him in here. He put toilet tissue in his mouth.
He said toilet tissue.
Yeah, let him in here. Let him in here. Tony 10 times, do so 6, brother in the super chat, dropping that. Dub. On this in the super chat. He said, much love and respect. Now, don't ever say you got proof, bud ducking. Yeah, player.
Player.
Yeah, because that's what they keep. Hey, Tony 10 times, do so 6. That's what they keep. Hey, I got proof. You got proof of what? Where's the proof? I don't see no proof. Yee Huncho, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said, what's up, Unc, A-Side, and Queen? You get that vid I sent you this morning of you saying years ago Tank and Ryan won't be close and stop Ryan in the body? Yep. Salute to nephew Yee Huncho. I said that 2 years ago. He got the video of me saying that 2 years ago. I broke that down 2 years ago.
You said to the body?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
That's
predicted
wild.
I predicted that immediately after he beat Mario Barrios.
That's wild. Yeah, because I remember you saying that Tank is a showman after. I remember that live.
Mm-hmm.
When you were saying Tank is, dang, it's been 2 years since that live. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that live. Yep. And you was like, Tank, I know what Tank is. Tank is a showman. Did y'all see the way Tank went in the corner and how Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny and Floyd went in the corner and they were saying he was down on the scorecards and Tank was like, I got this. I remember that. That's wild. Mm-hmm. It's crazy how you can store lives in your brain.
Yep.
Yeah, that's wild. I remember that live.
But let's get out of here, great people.
All right. Well, I pretty much already did my home cleaning. We got 360. Everybody that's in the chat, we have over 216 people. Make sure you smash the like button. Again, smash the like button. This content is not free. However, you can pay for this content by smashing the like button.
Nice.
That will pay your admission.
Yeah, I took the tag off.
Okay. Go ahead and show the co-host a little bit of love alongside with the host that bring you this awesome content day in and day out throughout the week. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you smash the like button. We appreciate all you guys. Salute, Maya Egypt. Salute to you. Hope you have a great evening. J Pitch City, salute. Chris Esperance, salute.
Go ahead, Queen.
Good night, family. We will see y'all tomorrow, unless something comes up. It was great rocking out with y'all. Y'all have a great evening.
You see the shots they be taking that blue? You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Hey, look at that. The shots they look at you. You see that, right?
No, that was for him. That was for him.
Oh, that's for A-Side?
Yeah.
For me? What for A-Side?
Unless something comes up.
Remember you were like, no, never mind. We'll talk about it later.
Just a little player hater. That's all. Player hater. Down there, professional player hater. I ain't so man. I'm feeling a little parched, and I want to bite somebody in the
I'm taking kneecaps with me. This thing bigger than Nino Brown.
I'm feeling like bite ankles tonight.
Salute to our engineer, the Mod Father, aka
the Mod Father. Salute for
Salute to 4K. Appreciate you, brother.
Wow, Mike Tyson bit that man ankle. That is fucking.
I told you
that is crazy, man. Like, are you serious, man?
Told you. Salute to Reginald Rumble, aka Alan Maddox, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on us in the super chat. I don't want to see that duck of ducks, senior king of ducks, Duck Nello, fight anyone but
God dang. That was the duckiest.
Better be have for blood outside that ginger duck can sail away. Wow.
Woo-hoo. That was the duckiest duck text that I ever heard.
Ginger duck.
Woo-hoo.
Ginger duck.
Ginger duck. He said,
Wow.
It's like a
But that is very
hurricane here in
Duckburg.
on Main Street. Or on Main Street. DuckTales.
That was a bop.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, great people. We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow us on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.